Hey everyone, welcome back. Alright, so we've got new casting leaks for the new HBO Harry Potter series, a red carpet full of Potter stars, the Weasley twins throwing shade at the HBO reboot, and now even Fortnite fans are threatening a boycott over Harry Potter. Drop a like and subscribe if you want to keep up with everything going on in the new HBO Harry Potter series, because we're diving into all of it right now. Let's start with the news that dropped first, and it's one of those "wait, what?" kind of updates. According to Redanian Intelligence, the site that's basically the paparazzi of fantasy TV leaks, 2 new names just got added to the HBO Harry Potter series cast list: Daniel Fearn and Tom Turner. If those names don't immediately ring a bell, Daniel Fearn's been in Slow Horses and Masters of the Air, and Tom Turner's done The Crown and Anatomy of a Scandal. Both are solid, grounded British actors. Exactly the kind HBO loves to throw into their fantasy shows. Now here's where it gets interesting. Fearn is reportedly a series regular, which means he's sticking around for multiple episodes, maybe even the whole season. But no one knows who he's playing yet. Some fans are convinced he's going to be a Hogwarts professor or a lesser-known ghost. Others are betting on a brand new character written for the show, someone who could tie the books together in a different way. And then there's Tom Turner, who's apparently joining the series as a narrator. Yeah, a narrator. Cue fan meltdown. The reactions online were pure chaos. Some people love the idea. They say it'll help include lines from the books that can't really fit into normal dialogue. Others are completely against it, saying the narration will ruin the flow or make it feel like a children's storybook adaptation. One fan literally said, "If you're having a narrator, it should have been Stephen Fry or no one." And you know what? That's not a bad point. Stephen Fry is the voice of Harry Potter for an entire generation. But maybe HBO's trying to do something new. A little bit cinematic, a little bit dramatic, with a grown-up tone that still nods to the books. Anyway, the addition of a narrator totally changes how this show might feel. If they use him in the openings or for scene transitions, it could actually work. But if we're hearing his voice in every other scene, expect the internet to riot again? Either way, between Daniel Fearn and Tom Turner, the cast list is shaping up to be very HBO, serious, classic, and not afraid to take risks. Now, onto something a little glitzier. The Harry Potter Fullcast audio editions launch. Audible and Pottermore threw a massive red carpet event to celebrate, and the stars came out shining. Literally. We're talking Frankie Treadaway as Harry Potter, Max Lester as Ron, and Arabella Stanton as Hermione for the first 3 audiobooks. And if that name, Arabella Stanton, sounds familiar, it's because she's also been cast as Hermione in the upcoming HBO series. Yeah, double duty. The event was basically a Potter fan's fever dream. Cameras, lights, kids in Hogwarts outfits, and a bunch of actors who grew up watching the films and are now voicing the same characters. Arabella Stanton posted about it on Instagram saying, "What a special night. So grateful to have been entrusted with voicing Hermione in the first 3 Fullcast audio editions." She even teased the release of the Philosopher's Stone audiobook, which dropped just days later. But it's not just the kids. The cast list is stacked with A-listers. Keira Knightley is voicing Dolores Umbridge. Hugh Laurie is Dumbledore. Matthew Macfadyen, yes, from Succession, is Voldemort. Riz Ahmed is Snape. And Michelle Gomez, everyone's favorite Chaos Queen, is McGonagall. Now, none of the big celebrities showed up on the red carpet. It was all about the younger cast. But the announcement definitely turned heads. Keira Knightley's involvement sparked backlash, with some fans calling her out for joining a Rowling-backed project after apologizing for not knowing about the ongoing boycott. She later said, "We've all got different opinions. I hope we can all find respect." The internet, of course, did not find respect. Meanwhile, Stephen Fry, who voiced the original audiobooks, commented recently that Rowling had become radicalized by the online hate, which only deepened the debate. But beyond all the controversy, it's clear this new audiobook project is huge. 7 books, over 200 actors, and monthly releases leading up to next spring. It's the biggest Harry Potter audio project since Fry himself, What's wild is how interconnected it is with the HBO reboot. The same young actors are voicing the characters and playing them on screen. It's smart branding, but also a bit of a tightrope. They're reintroducing Harry Potter to a whole new generation while walking straight through a minefield of controversy. If nothing else, this event proved that the Wizarding World machine is fully back online. All right, let's talk about the OG twins, James and Oliver Phelps. They've been out promoting their Food Network show, Wizards of Baking. But of course, every interviewer only wants to talk about the new Harry Potter series. And let's just say, they're not exactly thrilled. James straight up said, "I haven't thought about it." And then added, "We only know what everybody else knows. It's something not connected with us at all." Translation, they're staying far, far away. Oliver was a bit more diplomatic. He said he might end up watching it because, quote, "My daughter probably will like it. But you can tell there's this polite distance. Like they're proud of their time in the franchise, but not necessarily eager to see someone else redo it." The brothers did say one sweet thing, though. They hope the new actors playing Fred and George enjoy it as much as we did. Which, fair. Those roles defined their lives. You can't really recapture that first-wave magic. They also talked about how filming the original movies felt like college or high school. Everyone was young, tight-knit, and had no clue how big it would become. Now they're watching from the sidelines as HBO rebuilds everything from scratch, with new actors, new sets, and a ton of pressure. And that's been the general vibe from the original cast. Daniel Radcliffe said he won't appear, Emma Watson's gone quiet, and even director Chris Columbus is like, "What's the point?" after seeing the new Hagrid wearing what looks like the same costume as Robbie Coltrane's. It's like everyone's watching this reboot with one eyebrow raised. Still, you can feel a mix of nostalgia and hesitation. The Phelps twins clearly respect the project but don't want to be part of the nostalgia bait. They've moved on, baking cakes on HBO Max, which honestly is the most chaotic timeline imaginable. But their detachment kind of says it all. This reboot might be massive, but it's also walking in the shadow of something untouchable. And finally, we've got the weirdest twist of all. Fortnite versus Harry Potter. Yeah, you heard that right. The gaming community is now at war with Hogwarts. It started when Fortnite leaks on Discord claimed that a Harry Potter collaboration is coming soon, possibly for Chapter 7, dropping in December. Apparently, players could see Hogwarts outfits, wands, or even themed areas in the game. Sounds fun, right? Not according to the internet. Within hours, fans were calling for a full-on boycott over J.K. Rowling's past comments about trans people. Posts popped up all over Reddit and X saying things like, "If you're still engaging with this franchise, you're hurting trans people." Others said they'd stop playing entirely if Epic Games moved forward with the collab. One fan page even called it incredibly disheartening. It's déjà vu all over again, just like the Hogwarts Legacy drama. That game got boycotted too, and still went on to become one of the biggest releases of the year. So let's be honest. If Fortnite does drop the Harry Potter skins, they're gonna sell. Probably faster than you can say Expelliarmus. But the backlash does show how divided the fandom still is. Every new Potter project, whether it's a show, an audiobook, or a game, instantly becomes a lightning rod for debate. Epic Games hasn't confirmed anything yet, but given their track record with pop culture crossovers, it's probably happening. And the timing makes sense. The reboot is in production, the audiobooks are rolling out, and Warner Brothers clearly wants to keep Harry Potter in the cultural spotlight. Still, the PR side of this is rough. Fans have long memories, and every leak reignites the same old argument. Can you separate the franchise from its creator? Right now, the answer seems to depend on who you ask. Either way, if the Hogwarts castle drops into Fortnite next month, prepare for X, to melt down. Again. So yeah, it's been a wild week in the Wizarding world. New cast members, old actors speaking out, red carpets, reboots, boycotts, and enough online drama to fill a whole Quibbler issue. The HBO show is slowly taking shape, But with every new update, it feels like the world around it just gets louder. Fans are excited, skeptical, defensive, nostalgic, all at once. If you made it this far, drop a like, hit subscribe, and tell me in the comments. Are you hyped for the new Harry Potter series, or do you think it's doomed before it even starts? Because one thing's for sure, the magic might be back, but so is the chaos. Peace.